Since its formation in 2022, under the dark and dramatic vision of Edge, the Judgment Day has evolved into one of WWE's most unpredictable and dominant factions. While Edge originally served as the clear leader, his shocking removal from the group created a power vacuum that has never officially been filled. Over time, multiple members have appeared to take control in different situations, but according to Liv Morgan, the group operates very differently than fans might expect. In a recent interview with TMZ, Morgan made it crystal clear that there is no singular leader guiding the Judgment Day. Instead, she emphasized that every member stands on equal ground. Morgan dismissed the idea that Dominik Mysterio serves as the faction's leader, even though his presence and championship success have elevated his status within the group. She acknowledged his accomplishments, referring to him proudly as Daddy Dom and highlighting his position as a double champion. However, she stressed that championship gold does not equate to authority. The group's structure, as Morgan described it, is built on equality and collective decision-making rather than hierarchy. This approach has allowed the Judgment Day to function as a tight-knit unit, even amid internal tensions and shifting alliances. Since returning from injury, Morgan has remained closely aligned with Dominik Mysterio, and their on-screen chemistry continues to fuel storylines across WWE programming. Their bond has been central to the faction's recent direction, especially as Mysterio's championship reigns have placed him in high-profile matches. However, Morgan's dynamic with Finn Balor has introduced subtle friction within the group. While the two currently appear to be on relatively stable terms, underlying tension suggests that the balance could shift at any moment. Balor's upcoming rematch against CM Punk at WWE Elimination Chamber looms large over the Judgment Day's future. If Balor fails to secure victory, questions about his standing within the faction could intensify. In groups without formal leadership, momentum and perception often dictate influence. A loss on a major stage could subtly alter internal power dynamics, especially in a faction where confidence and dominance are prized traits. Beyond current members, speculation has swirled regarding potential new additions to the Judgment Day. Morgan addressed these rumors directly, offering insight into how recruitment truly works. She clarified that the group does not hold open auditions or invite hopefuls to prove themselves. Instead, new members are selected through a deliberate and internal recruitment process. According to Morgan, existing members identify individuals who demonstrate something special, whether it's talent, attitude, or compatibility with the faction's vision, and then the group collectively decides whether to extend an invitation. She explained that Balor was responsible for recruiting JD McDonough, while she personally brought Raquel Rodriguez into the fold. Balor also played a role in bringing Roxanne Perez into the group. This selective approach reinforces Morgan's assertion that the Judgment Day operates as a collaborative unit. Decisions are discussed internally, often described as a powwow, before any new member is officially welcomed. This method ensures cohesion and prevents the instability that can arise from unchecked expansion. Roxanne Perez stands as the most recent addition to the Judgment Day. She joined the faction last summer during Morgan's injury absence, a timing that added layers of intrigue to her integration. During Morgan's time away, Perez appeared to grow increasingly close to Dominik Mysterio, sparking speculation about potential romantic or strategic tension. Fans closely followed the subtle shifts in body language and backstage segments, wondering how Morgan would respond upon her return. Rather than igniting an explosive rivalry, Morgan and Perez surprised audiences by forming a tag team alliance. Their partnership quickly translated into success, culminating in a victory that secured the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. This unexpected unity demonstrated Morgan's ability to prioritize faction strength over personal insecurities. It also highlighted the Judgment Day's adaptability. Even situations that seem destined for conflict can be redirected toward collective success. Morgan's own achievements further elevate her standing within WWE. By winning the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble, she secured a coveted singles championship opportunity at WrestleMania. This victory not only solidified her as a top-tier competitor, but also reinforced the Judgment Day's influence across multiple divisions. With Morgan chasing singles gold and Mysterio holding championship titles, the faction's dominance spans both men's and women's competition. The absence of an official leader creates an intriguing dynamic. Unlike traditional factions where one dominant figure dictates strategy, the Judgment Day thrives on shared ambition. Each member brings unique strengths: Balor's veteran experience, Mysterio's brash confidence, Morgan's resilience and charisma, Perez's rising star energy, and the contributions of other recruits. This diversity of influence prevents stagnation and keeps the faction unpredictable. However, equality does not eliminate ego. Professional wrestling thrives on competition, and even allies measure themselves against one another. Balor's upcoming performance, Mysterio's title defenses, and Morgan's WrestleMania aspirations could all impact the internal chemistry. In a group built on momentum, success reinforces unity while failure tests loyalty. The recruitment philosophy also suggests that the Judgment Day values long-term potential over short-term hype. By carefully selecting members rather than expanding rapidly, they maintain a strong identity. Each addition must enhance the faction's aura rather than dilute it. This approach has allowed them to remain relevant and formidable since Edge's departure. Looking ahead, the road to WrestleMania promises high stakes for every member. Morgan's Royal Rumble victory positions her for a marquee singles match. Mysterio's double champion status invites challengers eager to dethrone him. Balor's clash with CM Punk could redefine his trajectory within the group, and Perez continues to prove herself as a rising force. The Judgment Day's structure may lack a defined leader, but its collective ambition drives it forward. Morgan's comments to TMZ provide rare transparency into the faction's internal workings. They are equals, bound not by hierarchy but by shared purpose. Yet in WWE, alliances are always subject to change. Championships, rivalries, and personal pride can reshape loyalties overnight. For now, the Judgment Day stands unified. Without a singular leader, they rely on collaboration and calculated recruitment. As WrestleMania approaches and Elimination Chamber looms, the faction's resilience will be tested. Whether equality remains their strength or becomes a source of tension will unfold in the weeks ahead. One thing is certain: the Judgment Day continues to command attention, proving that leadership is not always about one voice. Sometimes it's about many voices moving in the same direction.